come on.
It's a waste of time anyway. He's never done a job round here before.
No, I still reckon it's our climber. Is that her?
Mrs. Sams?
I'm sorry. It's been one thing after another this morning.
WPC Croft, Sunhill.
It was you on the phone?
PC Quinnen.
Look, I know you said I should wait, but I had to settle something with the funeral directors. There's so much to do. Don't say I've lost his keys.
Was this your father's house, Mrs. Sams?
Yes, he lived here nearly 50 years. Always said we'd have to carry him out.
What was his name?
Albert Wilding.
The burglary, you think it happened earlier this morning, yeah?
Well, I wasn't here between 5 yesterday and 10 this morning. Oh, and the man next door thinks he heard a noise about 8:30 this morning. Not that he did anything about it.
It was an upstairs window that was broken, was it?
At the back bedroom.
Right, I'll go take a look, yeah?
Yeah. Is there someone local who could keep an eye on the house while it's empty?
Well, my brother lives 5 minutes away, but he hasn't lifted a finger to help. Do you know, I end up driving from Colchester every day.
It's the last thing you need, isn't it?
Well, I hate it. What they've done to all Dad's things.
Yeah, just watch the glass here.
What a mess.
Yeah, first floor window. It's definitely our climber.
There are other burglars who come in through upstairs windows, you know.
Name me one who could get up the side of a house like this and be small enough to get through here, eh?
Well, Donna reckons it's a kid.
Oh, yeah, he's certainly small, and he's well at it.
Well, he's had whatever was in here.
I can't see anything's gone. I took away the bits that were worth anything, but when it's not your own home...
Well, this case has been forced.
That's where his gun was.
He had a gun.
Well, not to use. He'd had it since the war. I mean, he wouldn't get rid of it.
What kind was it?
An army revolver. Big old thing.
Well, what did he want to keep a gun in the house for?
It was part of his past. I think one of his mates nicked it off their CO as a prank during the war. He never used it, though.
It was definitely in this case.
Yeah, I think so. My brother, Don, he was going to take it and sort it out.
Could you check with him, just in case he has taken it?
Yeah, I'll ask. But he wouldn't have broken in. He's got a key.
I feel really stupid about it now, but when I saw the gun, everyone here's saying it's obvious it wasn't real.
Well, it's best not to chance it. Can we go over some of the details? What type of trainers did he take?
Like these over here.
$59.99.
He was trying them on. Then one of the assistants asked me to check a credit card sale. When I turned back, the boy was on his way out of the shop.
What, where are in the trainers?
He left his old ones.
So you tried to stop him?
I caught him by the door, and he pulls this gun out of the bag he was carrying. I know it sounds daft, but he was so wired I thought he was going to shoot me.
What did the gun look like?
Like you see in the cowboy films?
Not a revolver?
I think so. He had it in one of those old shopping bags grannies use.
Do you remember anything else about him?
No. I can show you the security video.
Yes, that might help.
Suppose we better inform SO8.
Oh, yeah, Sweeney will drop everything for this.
Yeah, the great trainer robbery.
9-2 from Sierra Oscar.
Yeah, go ahead, Ray.
The head teacher of Canley Comprehensive School, a Mrs. Drayton, has found a boy in possession of 6 rounds of live ammunition.
Show us dealing.
Right, yeah, he comes out of the shop. Michelle Granger tries to stop him, and out comes a shooter.
Hardly the Terminator, is he?
I don't recognise him, do you?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, a kid that age, that's got to be a replica. Toy, even.
Odds on. Still, I'd have let him have the shoes.
By the way, he left these in the shop.
What am I supposed to do with them?
You find a lad whose feet they fit, you've got yourself a suspect, Sarge.
Mike? Did he break a window at that shop?
No,
There's slivers of glass stuck in the sole here.
didn't come from the shop.
You'll have come across Perry Timmins, I should think.
Yeah.
And the rest of his family.
So where did he get these?
He's refusing to say. Do you want to speak to him now?
Yeah, could I, please?
I'll get him in. Come in and sit down. This is Perry Timmins.
Perry, Sergeant Cryer, WPC Page from Sunhill, in case you'd forgotten. And what's this about bullets?
I found them. What, is that against the law, is it?
It is if you're 13.
14.
Either way, you're too young to have live ammunition. Where'd you get it?
Down by the canal.
Just found it lying there?
Yeah.
No. People don't leave rounds of ammunition lying around there. Where did you get it? One of your mates?
No.
You've been spending a lot of time with Gareth Wilding recently. Gareth's in the 5th form here.
Can we have a word with him?
Yes. Come with me.
Thanks. Holly? You stay here. I shall want to have another word with Perry when I get back.
Is Gareth a mate of yours?
Gareth. We all hate him.
Why's that?
He's weird.
Sierra Oscar from 9-2.
Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, Ray, Inspector Munro tells me that there was a handgun taken in that burglary at Limefield Walk this morning. I wonder if the CID had got back with any information yet.
Yeah, hold on a minute, Bob. Yeah, 15 Limefield Walk. The gun believed to be a Webley .455 was reported missing by a Mrs. Monica Sams, property of her deceased father, Albert Wilding.
Did you say Wilding?
That's correct.
And was there any ammunition with it?
Hasn't been reported.
Yeah, all right, I'll get back to you, Ray.
Gareth hasn't been into school at all today, but his teacher said he saw him with Perry Timmins this morning outside the gates.
Is he sure about that?
Yes. We've been very concerned about the amount of time they're spending together.
Why?
Well, Gareth's very vulnerable. He's small, immature, and not a high achiever. Well, Perry latches onto boys like that.
And has this Gareth been in trouble before?
Well, not really. But recently he's started truanting a lot, and his behaviour's become pretty antisocial.
Do you think that's because he's being bullied by Perry?
Well, I did think he might have problems at home. But I spoke to Gareth's father, and there doesn't seem much wrong there. Well, not compared with some of the kids here.
Well, we'll see if we can find him. We're going to have to take Perry back to the station because it looks like those bullets were stolen earlier today.
Well, if they are involved in something together, Perry's going to be behind it.
That house you went to, Dave said there was glass all over the floor in one of the rooms.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, the trainers this lad left in the shop, they had slivers of glass embedded in them.
So that's the stolen gun?
Excuse me, Joe. Suzi, did you deal with that burglary in Limefield Walk?
Yeah, that's right, Sarge. We think this may be our suspect.
Gareth Wilding?
Do you recognise him?
Well, no, but from the description it could well be.
Mr. Wilding.
Yes?
WPC Page, Sun Hill.
Is it about this gun?
It's more about your son.
Gareth?
Yeah, can I come in? Do you think it's possible Gareth took the gun from your father's house?
I can't see it.
He knew the gun was there.
It was all a bit of a family joke.
How do you mean?
My dad nicked it in the war. Then he was so scared he kept it hidden in the loft for the next 10 years. That's what my uncle told me.
So Gareth would have known where to find it?
Dad was always getting the gun and the old bullets out. Telling these stories about how he used to run with the gangs in Soho. It all came straight out of those true crime books, but Gareth liked it. Doesn't mean he's taken the thing.
We need to ask him that, but he's not at school today.
He should be. I'll have a word with him about that.
Would your wife know where he is?
Ex-wife now. No, she's with my daughter up in Scotland. Look, Gareth will turn up sooner or later. Can't I get him to phone you?
Was he wearing jeans and a denim jacket today?
He's got a denim jacket.
And he's about 5'2" with fair hair.
Yeah?
Well, the boy answering that description used a gun during a robbery this morning at a shop.
That's Gareth. You see him robbing a shop?
That's him, is it, with your daughter?
No, that's Cindy, my girlfriend. You're not the first one to make that mistake.
You and Gareth are friends, are you?
No.
But you spend time with him?
I'm at school with him, that's all.
Oh. This morning, gun and ammunition was stolen from a house belonging to Gareth Wilding's grandfather.
Well, if it's his grandfather's house, how can that be stealing?
Because it was burgled. You were found with bullets. We believe they came from that house.
Gareth sold me those bullets for 50p each.
Oh, yeah. Did he have the gun?
I didn't see it.
Gareth, he's small, bit slow. Other kids, they take the mick out of him. Is that right, yeah?
Yeah.
Hmm. It was your idea to steal the gun, wasn't it?
You can't prove that.
Well, as far as we know, Gareth has never broken into a house before.
That's what you think. You ought to see him climb, he's like a monkey.
Well, I'm sure he is with you behind him.
You got any evidence that Perry's in on this?
Well, he had the stolen bullets on him. Were you bullying Gareth? Was he paying you off?
No.
All Perry's done is buy some bullets off him. You don't even know if they were nicked.
That's right. Gareth said his granddad gave him those bullets a few months back.
You want to find this Gareth Wilding and ask him.
To be honest, you're not going to find an address book. Gareth doesn't exactly write much down.
If I could find anything that will tell us where he might be. Did you know he had these?
Let's have a look.
Do you know any of those names?
No.
Do you think Gareth stole these?
He's not like that.
Well, what is he like, Mr. Wilding?
Over the last few months, I haven't seen as much of him as I'd have liked. What with the hours I work and needing the overtime now. And then there's Cindy. She likes a nice evening out.
So Gareth could have been off stealing credit cards.
There's got to be some other reason.
Sierra 1 from MP. Cops Thorn Estates, Bevan House. The garages. Shot fired. Ambulance on way. Ends origin 1427 to Sierra 1. Over.
Yeah, MP from Sierra 1. You're 1427 received. Sierra 1 out.
He shot me!
Yeah, stay still.
Gareth Wilding, have you got that, yeah?
Yep.
Ambulance is here.
We'll get you sorted out now, all right?
Gareth, you're gonna sort him out, yeah? He's off his head!
Ray, make sure everyone's got Gareth Wilding's description and is aware that he's already shot someone. We use ARVs to check any sightings.
Right, sir.
What does CID say?
The DI wants Joe Morgan to question Timmins as soon as possible, sir.
And where's Bob Cryer?
He's on his way to Wilding's house, sir.
Right.
363 from Sierra Oscar.
Go ahead, sir.
What's the state of play, Steve?
Timmins is in the ambulance now. He's on his way to St Hugh's.
Any more details?
He's in a state of shock, but he says it was deliberate, not an accident.
And he's certain it was Gareth Wilding?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've got a description. He's wearing blue jeans, a denim jacket, and a new pair of trainers.
There must be somewhere we might find him.
I don't know.
Look, one boy has already been injured. If we do not find Gareth, someone could be killed.
I see that.
So what about friends? Places he visits?
He goes off on his own. He doesn't say where. I've been through all this with her.
What about this money he's making out of these break-ins? What's he doing with that?
There's no sign of him splashing out. I don't know.
No? He's your son. He's 15 years old.
You don't have to tell me that.
John? What's going on?
This is Cindy Mead.
Sergeant Cryer, this is WPC Page from Sun Hill. We're looking for Gareth.
Oh, what's he done?
We believe he might have stolen a handgun and shot one of his friends.
Gareth?
Yes. Have any idea where he might be?
I saw him.
When?
It was about 2 hours ago at work.
And where's that?
Bradley Supermarket.
That's in the shopping centre. And why did he come and see you?
He'd got these new trainers he wanted to show me.
That's all he wanted?
Well, he doesn't usually need an excuse.
Cindy doesn't like Gareth bothering her at work.
He's going to get me sacked. You never spoke to him about it, did you?
Have you any idea what he's up to?
No. Well, I had said he might be better going up to Scotland. Living with his mum.
You did what?
Oh, you weren't going to tell him. Let her have him, see how she likes it.
Do you think it's likely that he might go to Scotland?
If she says so.
Well, do you think you could phone your wife and see if Gareth's been in touch?
Give her my love.
She's upset.
Yes, but do you think you could make the phone call, please?
Sierra 2 from Sierra Oscar.
Go ahead.
Any luck, Reg?
No, Sarge. We're going to Mac's Burgers in Goddard Street. Always a few kids in there around this time.
Mrs. Timmins?
Yes?
D.S. Morgan, Sun Hill. How's Perry?
I don't think he's too bad. They do more x-rays.
I would like to have a word with him.
Yeah. I told him not to mess you around. That kid Gareth's going to kill someone if he isn't caught. He's in here.
Okay?
Yes, certainly.
Hello, Perry. I'm DS Morgan, Sun Hill. How's your shoulder?
It hurts.
Are you going to tell me about what happened?
Perry.
Gareth stole the gun from his grandfather's house this morning. And he met me outside school. And he asked me to sell it for him.
Is that when he gave you the bullets?
Yeah. They were like a sample to show the customer.
But you didn't try to sell the gun straight away?
I'm on a report at school. I've got to go or they'll chuck me out.
So what arrangements did you make to meet Gareth?
I told him to hide the gun in the garage. And I said I'd meet him after school. But I got nicked.
And you went straight to the garage as soon as you left Sun Hill Nick?
Yeah.
And what happened?
Well, he wouldn't give it to me. And I went to take it off him and he shoots me.
Why?
Didn't want to sell it.
That's why he shot you?
Well, he always did what I told him.
Not this time, huh?
He was really wound up. Mental.
He's not in there, is he? Nah. Still, better check it out, eh? See if anyone's seen him.
Right. Mine's a large cheeseburger.
Hey, look, I'll tell you what, son, I'll just use the facility.
It's the third time this afternoon, Rich.
Oh, right.
Afternoon, love. Haven't seen this lad in here, have you?
Bum, bum, bum. Sorry, mate, can't go in now. Go on, back up the front. Sorry. He's in the gents. He's got the gun.
Sierra Oscar 595 receiving.
Go ahead.
151 Goddard Street, Max Burgers. Wilding is in the toilets. He's got the revolver.
We'll inform ARV and
Rich,
the duty
if you can find a
officer.
key to the toilets, we'll lock him in, then we'll get everybody else out.
Gareth hasn't spoken to his mum.
Oh, Don's phoned her, has he?
Yeah. Are you sure Gareth didn't say anywhere else he might go?
No. Do you want one?
Thanks.
Don never drinks nothing but tea. Nice cup of tea. Nice evening in front of the telly. Nice drink down the Institute for Friday.
Polly?
Better leave mine in the fridge.
I've just spoken to Sergeant Steele. Apparently Gareth's been seen in Goddard Street.
Well, at least that explains why he wouldn't answer. You sure he was in there, Reg?
Yes, sir.
If he climbed over that, he's either very fit or very scared.
He's not doing drugs, is he, Gareth?
Well, I don't know how you tell with him. No.
If he's been doing these break-ins, he's been making some money. How's he been spending it?
He's bought things for me.
For you?
Oh, this is all so boring.
Tell me.
I was at school with Gareth's sister, right? There's always this big joke about how Gareth fancied me. I mean, it's gone on for years.
And it was just a joke?
Yeah.
And you and Gareth get on all right?
No. Well, see, at first when I moved here, it was okay.
What happened?
Well, I come here as a lodger. See, Don's really skint since the divorce. He needed the extra money. One thing led to another, and me and Don got it together. We're supposed to get engaged next year.
And how did Gareth take that?
Bad. He's a pain.
You said he bought you things and comes to see you at work.
Yeah, there's other things.
What other things?
I know, it's like he's watching me, trying to get in the bathroom when I have a shower. And I found some of my clothes in his room. And then he kept coming to see me at work. I had to do something.
Like what?
When he came this afternoon, I took him up to the restroom. All the other girls were there. And I told him, this is Gareth, the little pervert who's been stealing my knickers. He just ran off.
And you don't know where he went?
Well, I've been telling him to go up to Scotland. Can't be any worse for him than it is here.
No.
I've had it up to here with him. And his dad.
Steve.
Yeah, he's clocked us.
Sierra Oscar from Sierra 1.
Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah. Gareth Wilding is in Budley Street.
I'll inform the ARV.
Yeah, you do that.
He's gone over a wall into a back garden. Yeah, suspect now in gardens at rear of houses in Nellfield Road.
Stay where you are and cover Budley Street.
Yeah, all right, Sarge.
What are you playing at, Mike? That's how you get shot.
Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, look, if Gareth has been seen behind Nellfield Road, that means he's on his way back here to his house in Askell Road.
Sierra Oscar from Sierra Oscar 1.
Go ahead, sir.
Is Tony in Nellfield Road yet?
No sign of the suspect here.
Just stay there, Tony. Ray, SO19 are here.
Received.
Sure he's heading here, sir? He's definitely somewhere in one of the gardens behind this street.
Let's take a look.
Right. Any sign of him?
No, sir.
Check the back of the house. When the other unit gets here, we'll do a sweep through the gardens. And the dog unit are on the way down as well, sir.
Good.
Do you want me to clear the rest of the family out?
As soon as possible, yeah?
They're in the front room, just round the left.
They do know it's a kid they're dealing with here.
We're going to do our best to make sure he's not harmed. We need to get you and Cindy out of the house.
But if I could just talk to him.
Yes, I do understand that. Where's Cindy?
She went upstairs. Shall I go and get her?
Yeah.
Where are you going, Polly?
The woman who lives here, she's upstairs. Cindy! What? We want you out of here. Yeah, me too.
Gareth. No, Gareth, don't.
Okay, I've got him. Go on, get him. Get him back here. Polly.
I'm all right, sir.
Coffin, Bob. Are you okay?
Come on, Gareth. It's all over.
How did he get in here?
Window.
You were out there. I was up on the roof.
Were you?
I'm good at climbing.
Spider-Man. What's happened to him?
He isn't hurt.
He could have killed me. Do you want to ask how I am?
I'm going to take you to the station, all right?
Should have done it at the supermarket. I could have done it then.
Everyone have a way. Come on.
Trouble with trawling at this time. The sharks are still sleeping. The minnows just slip through the net.
Yeah, I know. Try telling Cato that.
Try a sweep through the estate.
Yeah, why not? Hang about. That's Jason Shelley, innit? He's up early. Yeah, there's room for a few car stereos in there, I reckon.
Let's take a look. His toast.
Go round, Mike!
Right, enough.
So, Jason, what's the problem?
I haven't got a problem. You've got the problem. Here.
Yes, Jason. What's in the bag? Been shopping, have we?
No comment.
Do you mind if we have a look?
Where you been, Jason?
No comment.
So why'd you run away?
Oh, is there a law against running now?
Well, it makes you look a bit suspicious, doesn't it?
To fascists like you, it does. Oh, don't bother.
Sorry about that, Jason.
Nothing personal.
Oh, I know that. It's political. You're serving a ruling elite and I'm just a peasant.
Now, where did you learn that? In one of your comics?
What's happening? Jason?
Been searched.
Again? How many more times is this going to happen?
We just tried to have a word,
Do
Jason.
you think you can do what you like?
Now, just a minute, love. Let's get this right.
No, you get it right. I'm not letting it go this time. You'll be hearing about this.
Morning, Andrew.
Oh, morning, sir.
How did you get on overnight? That's from vehicles.
A 6 so far, sir.
What response have we made?
Just one stop and search, sir. Jason Shelley. He was clean, would you believe? His mother's making threatening noises.
Right, well, I better deal with that myself.
Might be best, sir.
Mr. Sweeting?
Yeah? What's the problem?
Are you the occupier of these premises?
Yeah?
Yeah, well, we have a warrant here. We have reason to believe that you're cultivating an illegal substance.
What?
The cannabis plant in the kitchen?
You're kidding me. It was the old geezer next door, wasn't it?
Well, you weren't exactly discreet about it. You could see it from the back alley.
Oh, yeah? And what were two consenting male adults doing in a back alley at this time of day, eh?
Careful.
Ooh, don't hit me.
Do you live alone, Mr. Sweeting?
Yes.
Do you rent the property?
No, I own it.
Capitalist, eh?
Don't tell us. You grow your own veg as well.
Thought I'd give it a try. There's nothing else.
These yours?
Yeah.
Doc Martens? I wouldn't have thought they were your style.
Mix and match, all the rage.
Who uses this?
I do. Sometimes I fall asleep down here with the cans on. Look, mind the albums, all right? They are valuable.
Yeah, archaeologically.
Dave.
What is it?
Car stereo. Retailing around 300 quid. You do have a car, don't you, Mr. Sweeting?
No, I haven't.
Sierra Oscar from 358 receiving.
Go ahead, Gary.
Sarge, could I have a property check on a car stereo number BX446328S?
Peace.
Mr. Shelley, Chief Inspector Cato, Sun Hill.
My son was stopped and searched again this morning for no reason. Why?
Couldn't we discuss this inside?
Better be quick. I'm expecting the press. It's time people heard about this harassment.
There was no harassment, you know that. But we are running an exercise in the area to contain the number of thefts from cars. There were 6 last night.
And Jason did them, did he?
Mrs. Shelley, Jason is a known offender. When our officers tried to talk to him, he ran. So when he was caught, he was searched.
He could have got hurt in that chase.
Look, if any of my officers behaved improperly... Look, can we start again? Any tea in that pot? It used to be the Eagle in my day. Dan Dare.
It isn't Jason you should be chasing. It's whoever's filling his head with that garbage.
So who are we talking about, Mrs. Shelley?
That bunch of weirdos in the comic shop. No, the one in Canberra Road. A lot of the estate kids hang out there. Should I? I'll stop Jason going.
Where is Jason, Mrs. Shelley?
In bed. Well, he says he didn't get much sleep last night. Out with his mates, I expect.
Best not disturb him, eh?
Oh, sir, I don't know if you can help on this. Dave and Gary are booking in a Michael Sweeting, found in possession of a cannabis plant and a car stereo that was stolen last night. All Donna's got on him is one conviction for using.
Yeah, I know him. He used to be a youth leader with the Stretton Young Offenders Project, got the sack.
For what?
Smoking dope. Though I think that was a bit of an excuse, really. There was a lot of shoplifting by some of the lads in his care, and Sweeting was generally considered to be a bad influence, so they gave him the elbow.
Who was on the project? Any known names?
Well, Jason Shelley is one who springs to mind.
Thanks, sir. Looks like the old firm's back in business.
Michael James Sweeting, sir. Won't tell us where he got the car stereo.
Silly man. Minute, Dave. Apparently, Sweeting knows Jason Shelley from the Stretton House project.
Really?
And Jason Shelley was out on the streets early this morning. Tony and Mike stopped him, but they drew a blank.
Hardly he'd be doing a paper round, would he?
Hardly. He could have dropped the radio off at Sweeting's before he was collared.
What about the other 5 that disappeared?
Could be down to anybody. Anyway, try Jason Shelley on him in the interview.
All right, sir.
Are there any more through there?
No, it's private. Why, what you after?
I was wondering, is it still possible to get the Eagle?
The what?
The Eagle. It's a 50s comic. Dan Dare. And there's an alien called the Mekon. Green, bulbous head. Bit like him.
Never heard of it.
Well, you don't need any comics. Can I speak to your boss?
He's not here. I'm in charge. And we don't have the Eagle.
Right, well, I'll call back at some future date then, shall I? You never know.
I see yourself.
Who shall I ask for? I mean, what's your name?
Captain Fantastic.
Right, well, thanks for your help, Captain.
So you bought the stereo in a pub, the Old Tug, around 11, yeah?
Yeah.
And you can't remember what it was like, the bloke who sold it to you?
No. I was wrecked.
Well, the stereo didn't go missing until after 3. The owner drove back late from a trip.
Mick, do you know a lad called Jason Shelley?
No. Nobody of that name.
Really? Well, wasn't he on the Stretton Young Offender Scheme when you were youth leader?
Oh, him, yeah. Huh, I remember him now. Haven't seen him since I left, though. Can I have a fag, please?
Of course you can, Mick.
I just don't want you getting the wrong idea, all right? That's all. I do a bit of blow. I relate to younger people. Oh, yeah. I've had all that before, mate. Insinuations. Kids get enough hassle these days. I just turn them on to something different, that's all.
Dope?
No.
Thieving from cars?
Ideas. I open their eyes. This is their world.
Of course it is, Mick. But it's other people's radios.
There's this one kid, Tony Phelan. He's been sleeping rough. I gave him a place to kip about a month ago. He's been dossing at my place. On that bed settee in the front room.
Did you see him with the stereo, Mick?
He comes and goes. I don't know what he's got. All right?
And where might we find this Tony Phelan? Mick?
He works in my shop. I've got a comic shop called Subterfuge. All right?
Tony Phelan. When I was in there, Captain Fantastic was running the place.
Well, whatever he calls himself, it looks like he's another of Sweeting's protégés.
Is Sweeting alleging Phelan pinched the radio last night?
He's alleging nothing, sir. It's all implication. He's feeling pressure from somewhere, though. I don't think he likes it here.
Well, maybe he thinks it's a bad trip. Right, get Cullen and McCann down there to talk to Phelan. Let's see just how fantastic he is.
Tony Phelan? Tony Phelan, he works here, yeah?
Excuse me, Tony? Oi! Oi! Dave! He's legged it! Come on, move out of the way! Oi!
Sierra Oscar from 340.
Good.
I'm chasing Tony Phelan, IC1 now, from Canberra Road into Brunel Avenue.
Get out of the way!
Tony Phelan?
Yeah. Wait, what have I done?
Tony Phelan, I'm arresting you for theft of a car stereo. You do not have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
I've done nothing.
Right, not according to your friend Mick Sweeting. Nothing like a bit of loyalty, eh? Come on. If you've nothing to hide, Tony, then why did you run?
I was scared, wasn't I? I've heard stuff about the Sunhill Force. How you fit people up.
Well, where did you hear that?
All over.
What, from Sweeting? Is that the sort of garbage he force feeds you? Well, we didn't fit you up with a car stereo, did we?
I know nothing about any car stereo.
Where were you last night, Tony?
Sweeting's place. Stayed in, had a few beers.
Where was Mick?
Out. He didn't say where.
Do you like a smoke as well, Tony?
No. It makes me bilious.
Where are you from?
Glasgow. And I'm not going back. My old man's not nice to know. I was begging outside the old tug when I met Mick. Put a roof over my head. He's all right.
Oh, you think you owe him something, like loyalty, yeah?
Sort of.
Well, you don't. Because he didn't waste any time putting the finger on you.
Maybe he was under pressure. You say anything under pressure?
Come on, Tony. Come on, look, you know that's not true, don't you?
Yeah, I suppose so.
You see, we got a problem here, Tony, because that car stereo was found in your room. And since only two of you use the house, it's got to be down to either you or Mick. And Mick saying it wasn't him.
It's not my room, though, is it? It's the room I use. There's a difference.
Oh, so maybe Mick brought it in, yeah?
He might have. I don't know. I must have been asleep when he came back.
Do you know a lad called Jason Shelley?
Yeah, used to work down Subterfuge. Doesn't bother now.
Why is that, do you think?
I don't know. Maybe he's making his money some other way.
Selling car stereos?
I can't say that now, can I? Oh, come on, look, you better talk to Mick Sweeting. He knows him better than I do.
Right, Tony, maybe you need a bit of time to think, eh? Something might occur, yeah?
You never know.
Cup of tea?
Yeah, please.
All right, Mr. Sweeting. Anything I can get you? Nice little herbal tea. Joss stick.
Well, I reckon Sweeting's getting Shelley and the other kids to nick the gear and he's moving it through the shop. Phelan's obviously reluctant to grass him up because he'll have nowhere to live.
If Jason was out thieving last night, he'd have done more than one vehicle, won't he? And they can't have sold all the stuff on yet. You have another go at Sweeting. I'll have a word with the Shelleys. Then we'll see about turning over this comic shop.
So, you're not an honest man, are you, Mick, eh? I mean, you come across all vague and shambolic, but you've got it all organised, haven't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, let's talk about Tony Phelan.
He's just a kid, down on his luck.
Well, he reckons Jason Shelley used to help out at your shop. You say you haven't seen him since the Stretton project ended. It's easy enough to check, Mick.
Look, the reason I don't want Jason involved, he's had a lot of problems.
Yeah, we all know about Jason's problems. He's got this compulsion to smash car windscreens and leg it off with whatever's to hand.
Had. That's old stuff.
Where were you last night, Mick? I mean, your lodger says you weren't at home.
Sometimes I go down the shop, get away from things.
That's where I was.
Well, why go down the shop when you've got your own home?
I like it. I don't need a reason.
So if we were to have a look in your shop, we wouldn't find any more stolen car stereos, would we?
No, of course you wouldn't.
Well, that's all right then.
How do I know? How do I know what you'd find?
What do you want now?
Is Jason out of bed, Mrs. Shelley? I checked the comic shop as you suggested. I'd like to ask Jason a couple of questions if I could.
You better come in.
Hey, Rich. How about
What's
the
he
radio?
doing? Just listen to what he has to say, Jason, please.
Hello, Jason. What do you know about a man called Mick Sweeting, Jason?
Nothing.
Yes, you do.
What I do know is that you don't talk to them.
When's the last time you saw him, Jason? Mick Sweeting.
No comment.
We've been talking to Tony Phelan. We think Sweeting's been manipulating some of the kids that hang out at his shop. He is, isn't he?
No, I wouldn't know.
Were you out with him last night, Jason?
No.
Had you been out with Sweeting when our officers pulled you in? Has he had you thieving for him? We've heard he had kids thieving for him on the Stratton Youth Project.
Well, there was no proof of that. That was just prejudice.
We found a stolen car stereo at his house this morning. You suppose we'd find any more if you said it's his shop?
How would I know? You've asked your questions, now get.
Jason.
Has he got you into drugs, is that it?
No, it's not like that.
How is it then, Jason? You tell me.
Your time's up. Interrogation over.
All right, Jason. But if anyone's pressurising you in any way, you only have to tell us and we can put a stop to it. It can only help to tell us what you know. The door's always open. Chance to put your side of things. All right?
Right.
All right.
Okay.
We're getting to it. I'll tell you what I know, I can't stand it here.
All right, hang on, let's get you to an interview room first, come on.
The reason I ran before was I knew the stuff was there in the storeroom at the shop. Car stereos from last
All right,
night.
hang on, save it, yeah, save it.
You just tell Mick Sweeting what you want. Just put your order in, any sound system you fancy.
Who's nicking them?
I'm back in the streets after this.
All right, don't worry, we'll organise a social worker, get your digs sorted out, right? We need an address. Who's nicking them?
Anybody, kids. You don't ask, do you?
Jason Shelley?
Maybe.
What about yourself? Has Mick Sweeting had you out nicking the gear and all?
No, he wanted me to, but I bottled out. I don't think I'm cut out for that sort of thing.
You willing to make a statement to this effect, yeah?
Yeah, I will. Just don't put me back in there, eh?
You like this, Sarge? Right up your street.
Are you a fan of Judge Dredd?
We came back and locked this, Sarge.
Right, pop round the back, Gary.
Sarge, door.
Come here. That's enough, come on. Jason Shelley, Sarge. You remember Jason?
Yeah, of course I do. Let's have the bag, son. I think Mr. Cato might like to know about these. Book another car, please, Dave.
You idiot, Jason. Sierra Oscar from
This is
344
stupid.
receiving.
Even by your standards, Jason. Come on.
Supervised accommodation has been arranged in Canley Borough. Mr. Phelan is aware that he must not move from this address without notification.
Okay. Kath, can you show these people out, please?
Sarge, this way, please.
Bastard, you tried to set me up! Shut it!
Come on, let's go.
You keep that shut! They don't grass!
Don't
tell me that, you scum! You say
Shut
it, Jason! He's just a sad old hippie! Here's your beef, not me or me!
But
you want, it's him!
I'm doing your fever getting rid of them!
With friends like you, who needs enemies? Get in there. So what were you going to do with the stereos then, Jason?
I was going to dump them in a skip, anywhere away from the shop.
Do you think Mick Sweeting would have done that for you?
Yeah, he would. He takes people for what they are. That's why it used to be so great down the shop.
Till Mick brought Phelan down there.
Yeah, that's why I stopped going.
Why did Mick put up with him?
Because that's what he's like. You've seen him. Mick's a pushover. Phelan soon sussed it out. He was already knocking off gear from cars. And as soon as he got comfortable at Mick's, he started moving stuff through the shop.
Did Sweeting know?
I don't think he wanted to know. He was just scared of him in the end. He didn't even want to be in his own home anymore.
And Phelan was out on the street doing cars, was he?
Yeah.
And why didn't you tell us this when you were stopped this morning?
Do you know how many times I've been stopped this week? 4. You've got me down as a thief and you can't get it out of your heads. Well, you got me wrong, just like you got Mick Sweeting wrong.
Possession of cannabis charge still stands, Mr. Sweeting, and we will be contacting you with regards to the allegations against Mr. Phelan. But for now, you're free to go.
You know where to find me.
I'll show Mr. Sweeting out, Matthew.
Sir.
I take it you won't be protecting young people from our evil empire from now on, Mr. Sweeting.
I'll be more careful in future. Put it that way.
Good. We are human, you know. Can't tell the difference between fantasy and real life.
Real life, eh? I think I'll give that a miss. Thanks.
Exactly. But I think it was definitely Jacobean revenge at its finest there.
Just love it.
Now try and answer as many sporting questions as you can. Best of luck. Your time starts now. Who was the only goalkeeper?
Number 3 is on the street, Gov.
Of an FA Cup tie last Saturday.
Just coming up to the betting shop.
Okay, Ellison, come and join us. You can leave it to Jim.
Lovett's opposite the betting shop now, Jim. He's on the move.
Okay, Gov.
One is closing all the time, 2 putting in a...
Not very salubrious, is it?
No. Not a place to get dressed up for.
Quite a bitter.
Half lager, please.
And some nuts.
I'll go and sit down.
Will we ever do in CID?
What's this pub called then?
Old Tugloff.
Not another one around here, is there?
Nah, we're the one and only. How many tugs do you want, love? Maybe 20 quid.
You got a light? Sorry. So if I take it from my mates, I'll bring it right back. Yeah, sure.
Thursday. Turn colder, but I think the strength of the wind will keep away most frost, and the weather generally will be showery with a strong wind from the west or from the northwest. For the rest of today, a fine end to the day for most of England, Wales, and everything.
Everything going to plan, Jack?
Yeah, they just phoned through, sir. They're following Lovett, the targeted user. Polly Page and Rod Skase are inside, watching Brighton Hurst.
The dealers?
Yeah, I should get both of them, some of the customers, and close down a problem pub. I should be well pleased. It's not bad for a Saturday afternoon's work. What about you, sir? You in for a spot of overtime?
No. No, I'm off to see the football. Gets to the chairman.
Oh, well, we've all got our crosses to bear.
Haven't we just?
He's past us. Jim's in touch. We should have them.
Yeah, we've got them, Tosh. Move into position. Be ready to pick Lovett up when he leaves the pub. Then we go in. Everybody stand by.
He's slowing up.
Keep going, Jim. Come on, go in, go in. Yes. He's in. Lovett is in.
Oh, quite a large please.
Shit.
God, I'm sorry.
Look where you're going.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
What's your name?
Jim.
Do you live around here?
No.
No, me neither. Tar? Oh, not mine, over there.
That's what he force fed him.
What do you think? Bit past it, innit? Do you think so? There's better. What dope?
Number 3's on his way out, Gov.
Here he comes.
He's on his way, Tosh. He's heading down Tallow Street. Let him get clear of the pub. Are we ready?
Ready.
As soon as we hear from Tosh.
Excuse me, police. Turn out your pockets. I said turn out your pockets now. Andrew Lovett, I'm arresting you for possession of drugs. You don't have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you do say may be given in evidence. When you take him in. Come on. We've got him.
You ready to go for Hurst and Bright, Tosh?
Yeah, 1 second, Gov. We're back in position, yeah.
We may have a wee problem here, Gov.
Hold on, everybody hold on.
A group of fans heading down the road here.
Hold on, everybody, let them go past.
What are you going to do? Call it off?
They're going to the match. They'll be in there 20 minutes at the most. Hold on, everybody.
Well?
We'll wait. Everybody, we'll wait until it's clear. If the targets come out, we pick them up. We do it quickly. Let them get clear there. I don't want to be hanging about on the street with that lot within shouting distance.
Problems.
Not necessarily.
Where they're going.
It's match day. There'll be police all over the place. It's expected. Might as well use it. Sierra Oscar from D.I. Johnson.
Push pull, scare them off. No, look, Hurst will know that Reg and Cathy are there for the fans. They'll clear out well before the match starts.
Yeah, and if the dealers do panic and they come out amongst the football crowd, who's going to go in there and drag them out, do you think?
Spades are cheerful that keeps you going, Sarge, yeah?
Squeeze you at you're
Mr. Caven. Hello. How you doing?
Has he run out on you then?
No.
He asked you not. Have a drink.
No, thanks.
Nice smile. You will have one. Hey, Billy! Another one down here.
No, honestly.
Do you like football then? Hey, I'd love to get that down here. Go phone your mother.
Hey, what are you playing at?
Don't go, it's just warming up.
Come on, let's through.
They're on a promise, lads.
Yeah, we are. You're dead right.
Us all then.
Neither.
Bet the dykes.
Is it any wonder with dogs like you around?
All right, calm down, eh, lads. That's enough. Let the girls out, eh?
And who stuck a badge on you, landlord?
I'll stick something on you in a minute, mate, and it won't be a badge, all right?
Everything all right, Lendl?
Yeah, thank you, fine, officer.
There's long queues down at the ground if you haven't got tickets. I'd get a move on if I were you.
Come on. Yeah, come on.
United! United!
Come on.
United!
United! 487, assuming. Yeah, we've got most of the fans out the pub now. We're escorting down the ground.
Coming out.
There's quite a few of them staying, but most of them have left the pub, Gov.
Great, thanks, Jim. We're coming in. The fans are out. Everybody stand by. Everybody, go, go, go!
Tom?
This is a police raid. Everybody stay where they are.
We'll take that. You. Oi, go on, empty your pockets, Tim. I don't know anything about this.
Good for you, Governor. Joe, bring the vans around the back, please. The vans are on their way. Get them out as soon as possible.
Flats, aren't you? Understand? Do you understand? Great, thanks. Come on.
46 Kencock Gardens.
Postcode?
You're joking, ain't you?
Look, can we go now? We ain't no druggies.
I need a search.
Come on then, get it over with. I wish I had a quid for every time she said that.
It has to be a woman officer, sorry.
Shame.
Nobody come out?
No go.
Right, Tosh, in you go.
Wait, get out of it, pervert. It's next door. Can't you read?
Out, now.
Stands here. Right, let's get moving.
Go.
Arms up.
I can't be expected to watch everybody.
Oh, but you can, Mr. Fletcher. That's why you're granted a license.
Go. Another one.
Hang on, Tosh. Joe? Polly?
Gov, I've got two here and all.
I'll do it myself. Come here.
Those are my mates.
Good. Arms up.
Watch it.
Goodness sake.
There's nothing in it.
It's good. I use it.
Gov. A word.
What's wrong?
We've got a body.
What?
Men's toilets.
Right, nobody leaves. Nobody leaves the pub.
He's dead. Do you want us to take him?
No, he needs to be photographed and the FME needs to see him.
Right. We'll get back to the football then, yeah? Lucky we were so close.
Shit.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Crap. He was a punter.
Let's have a look at his wallet.
Yeah. Travel pass, Peter Cayman.
46 Gardens.
It's on the Whitegate estate.
Do we know him?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Get Polly and Jim.
Well, Jim's gone off with the prisoners.
Holly and Rod.
Can't we go now?
Nope.
We've been searched. Your boss was there.
I'm sorry, madam. There's nothing I can do about it at the moment.
He called her madam.
Yeah, you ought to watch him.
He's nice, aren't you? Ask him about his mate. What's your mate's name?
Which one?
The good-looking one.
We're all good looking. It's a job specification.
Oh, what?
How long are we going to be?
Ask if we can put some music on.
Listen, I don't know how long we're going to be, and no, I don't think my governor would like it if there's a jukebox blasting out while she's conducting an investigation. Sorry.
I saw him when he came in. He knocked into me, almost knocked the drink out of my hand.
Was he drunk?
I couldn't say. He apologised and then he went to the bar.
3 wounds.
4.
Look, I went in after Hurst and one of his punters. They left while I was washing my hands, so I had a look around, couldn't find anything useful. I was on my way back when the victim and Hurst passed me going in. I mean, I didn't expect them in that quick. I could have blown it if they caught me looking round.
Yeah, well, I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah, well, I covered myself, bought some cigarettes, and went back into the bar.
And Hurst came out.
Yeah.
No chance there could have been anyone waiting in the toilets for him.
No, I just checked, hadn't I? It was empty when they went in.
Were the football supporters in by then?
Oh, yeah, they were chatting Polly up.
Could they have been involved in this?
No. Nobody went into the gents between Hurst and Cayman going in and Hurst going back into the bar. I was standing by the door. Nobody passed me. Then Reg and Kathy, they cleared the fans. The raid started. It was only Hurst. It's down to him. It's got to be.
Do you know him?
No.
You never seen him before?
Well, a lot of people come in the pub.
Yeah, we know why, don't we? Let's stop messing about, shall we? You're in very deep trouble here. You've been allowing your premises to be used as a tuck shop for all the passing crackers. You were warned, politely.
I couldn't do anything about it. I did try.
You didn't try hard enough.
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know him.
I don't believe you. Landlords see everything, know everybody. Or they shouldn't be landlords.
Yeah, well, I'm the original deaf, dumb and blind monkey, me. It's the only way. I mean, we've got madmen in the bar. It's OK for you to dip in and out, but we have to live with them.
You're saying you were threatened?
What do you think?
I heard you were on the take.
Oh, no, hang on, hang on.
What are we hanging on for?
He lived local on the White Gates. I don't know where. I know he worked as a messenger on the bikes up the city. He was a nice lad. He came in 2 or 3 times a week and played pool. Always on a Saturday, because he'd go down the ground and watch the first team and the reserves. He was a quiet lad, easy with himself. That's all I know about him.
Did he know Hurst or Bright?
Well, he was a regular.
Are we going to be much longer?
I hope not.
My friend doesn't feel very well.
Which one's that?
Jan.
What's the matter with her?
She's got stomach cramps.
Yeah, well, we'll get a doctor to look at her at Sun Hill.
Oi, how much longer?
Are you going somewhere?
We were going to the match.
I think you've probably had it, lads.
And what about us?
If you'll just bear with us a few moments longer, ladies and gentlemen.
This is rubbish, this is. That's what it is.
There's nothing on him. I checked the PNC.
Hurst was the last person to be seen living. Presumably they came in here to deal. Rod Skase passed them on their way in, and all 3 of them saw Hurst come out a few minutes later on his own.
So we're looking for a weapon?
Oh, well, look. He could have just come in here and grabbed the nearest knife.
Yeah. What about in here?
It's alarmed, the alarm works. Outside there's a yard and a big dog, and the gates are padlocked.
Then it's either Superman, the A-Team, or Hurst.
It's Peters and Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the inconvenience. There has been a very serious incident, a suspicious death. Now, the victim was in this pub for some time before he was killed. You may have seen him, you may have spoken to him, you may even know him. We need to interview all of you down at Sun Hill. We need to...
This is ridiculous!
We need to speak to you as potential witnesses at Sun Hill Police Station. We'll be taking you down in vans. We won't detain you any longer than is absolutely necessary. Thank you for your cooperation.
What about the match? We've got a match!
All right, all right. All right, we'll do it on the list. Now, who's got the list? Right. Thanks. 26. 3 van loads.
You go with the first lot?
All right. Right, we're going to travel down to Sun Hill in 3 groups.
I'll read out the first 8 names. When your name's read out, come over here to the door. Beswick. Hopkinson.
What about us? Why can't we go? Get it over with.
You're in the 3rd group. 10 minutes.
We're supposed to be home. They'll be worried about us. They'll be wondering where we've
Anyone
got to.
seen
This is
Penfold?
stupid. Yeah, what about us? We've had enough of this. Our mate's not well, you know.
Penfold.
Those girls have been a pain. They've been looking for trouble since we came in here. Nearly started a fight with the football fans.
Wouldn't like to meet them on a dark night.
What's this, Roach? You going soft?
Well, they're not exactly the pick of the bunch, are they? Look at them.
They'd chew him up and spit him out again.
I think that's what he's afraid of.
I want to go to the toilet.
Cross your legs till you get to Sun Hill.
I saw one of them in the corridor.
Which one?
I don't know. They all look the same in the dark.
Bad joke, Rod.
Tosh brought the one with the bare midriff out of the ladies. The other two had a go at Cayman when he came in. It was something and nothing.
I can't do it any other way. Somebody's got to wait. That's just the way it goes.
Don't you talk down to me.
Please stop pointing.
Do more than point.
Gov, can we have a word?
Where do you live, Teresa?
I told the bloke.
Yeah, well, tell me.
14 St Oswald's Drive.
St Oswald's Drive, where?
Battersea.
Oh. You're a bit off your beaten track then, coming here. Where'd you pick this pub?
That's the change.
Well, you certainly got that.
Do you know a bloke called Peter Cayman?
No.
You spoke to me about him, Teresa. Do you remember? You called him a dope when he bumped into me and nearly spilt me drink. I thought you must know him.
No.
No, you don't remember, or no, you didn't know him.
He's the one who's been killed then, is he?
That's the one.
You and your mates, where did you meet up?
School. The comp.
You got boyfriends?
God, who needs boyfriends?
You don't?
No, I don't. Think they're a waste of space. I prefer me freedom. I ain't gonna be tied down by anyone, ever. I'm a woman's living, me. And as hard as iron.
Really? Good for you.
I've seen her trash places like this and no man dare go near her. When she's had a few to raise her. Well, a lot.
And do you fight? Do you get involved?
What, drinking or fighting? Well, I get involved in both. You gotta stand up for yourself.
What are you saying? Tell him nothing.
Shut up, I'm all right.
Gob.
Oi. So, don't you like men?
Not us. Of course we do. What you talking about?
What about Peter Cayman?
Never heard of him.
Should we take her to see the body? They haven't moved it yet, I don't think.
Doesn't bother me.
4 stab wounds.
That all? Look, I know what you're trying to do. You won't scare me nor bother me. You got that?
We're investigating the murder of Peter Cayman. He was 18. He was stabbed 4 times with a kitchen knife in the men's toilets of this pub.
Did you know Peter?
He was the same age as you. Probably go to the same sort of places.
You were seen in the corridor outside the ladies' toilets at about the time he must have been stabbed.
He was a good-looking lad. You get a lot of grief from lads like that when you're young. You grow out of it.
Doing to our mate.
Liberties.
Dice pigs.
Come here. Sit down.
Go back, Teresa.
He wasn't worth it.
Who wasn't?
He was on holiday. We had a week in Southend. I went with him for 2 days and he went with somebody else. I killed him.
Because he went with somebody else?
Nah, because he wound me up about it. Took the mick. I told him to stop. I warned him. He didn't believe it. Thought he'd never see us again. So we traced him. Want to see that slag he went off with, and she told us where he lived, where he bought his rocks. It was easy. He nearly died when he saw me. He died, eh? Bit unfortunate, that, hmm?
I'm arresting you for the murder of Peter Cayman. You do not have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you say may be given in evidence. Do you understand? Come on, then. Come on. Have you got anything with you?
You're right.
This it?
They're somebody's daughters. Yeah, I'm fine. Come on.